What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do something different. It's not the vlog, it's not the other things I've been doing. So today's video is for anybody that's either going to be a freshman next year coming to Humboldt State, or a transfer student, or just anybody that's moving to Humboldt. So if you're a freshman coming to Humboldt, or you're looking at coming to Humboldt, I made a video. It was my first video. It's really cheesy, but there's really good info on it. I'll put a link in the description below of the top 10 reasons to live in Humboldt. I'd really recommend watching that. I was a CA or an RA in the dorms, so I met a lot of kids that come up here from LA and from Bay Area or wherever. So if you're one of those people, this will definitely pertain to you. And if you're just moving up here or even traveling up here, this will also be good information. So first of all, the weather. Just be aware of the weather. It can be cold in the mornings. It can rain, but it's typically in the midday around 10 to 2. It's actually really sunny usually, and it will feel hotter than it really is because of the humidity. But it is definitely not hot up here, no matter what people say. Okay, next thing is, if you're gonna come to Humboldt State, it's definitely hard to walk. If you haven't been up here, it's like it's a pretty big campus, lots of hills, lots of everything like that. So you're either gonna want to get a bike or a skateboard or whatever. If you're living on campus, it makes it a lot easier to get to places, but it's still quite a bit of a walk. If you ask any of my residents, that was probably the first thing that they noticed, was they had to walk everywhere. Okay, next thing, if you're moving to Humboldt, and this might be a big one, is getting out of Humboldt. Coming to Humboldt might not be so hard. You just take the 101 or 299 or whatever. But if you're trying to leave Humboldt, it's not very easy, especially if you don't have your own car. You're probably going to be stuck up in Humboldt. Like this year, we had a couple landslides that closed the 101 and the 299, which are like the only two ways out of here. And the airport is very small, very cheap, supply and demand, something like that. Next thing is that I hear from a lot of people, especially a lot of like the freshmen that I met this year, which, by the way, they're all amazing people. I'm so glad. It was such a great experience working in the dorms. But anyway, a lot of them would talk about, and I guess I'm just used to it, is the lack of things to do. So like on a weekend, I don't know, I don't party, I don't drink or anything like that, so I don't know what the scene is like per se, but I've definitely heard there's not a lot of parties maybe, or not a lot of things to do. So just be aware, it's a lot more relaxed. Here's another tip. This one is specifically for living in the dorms. If you're living in the dorms, make sure you check the place that you're going to be living out. Like, go online and do your research, because you're going to live there for a long time and you're going to have a roommate that you won't like or do like, but you will be spending a lot of time there. So really do your research. If you haven't already done it, get a single, like by yourself. It might cost a little bit more, but it is so much better. Every person I've talked to that has a single is way, way, way happier. Okay, so last quick little point about coming to Humboldt, moving to Humboldt, is don't compare it. Don't compare it to LA, because it's completely different. It's a completely different area, ecosystem, community, everything. It's not LA. Don't try to be like, well, back in LA. This is completely different. It's a different space. And if you don't compare it to LA, then you'll be fine. So if you want more stuff about moving to Humboldt or visiting Humboldt, traveling to Humboldt County, whatever, hit subscribe to my channel. I do vlogs Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and that would give you a very good look at what it's like to live in Humboldt. Like, if you like this video, you could do me a huge favor, hit that thumbs up button. Let's see if we can get up to 25 or so thumbs up on this video. I'll see you in the vlog.